Really, it doesn't go to yourself.
It goes to myself.
And someone says, well, how do I find my life purpose? I first say to you, you've never lost your life purpose. Okay, now we're going to get over that in a minute. Number 2,
okay,
I have to say to you,
yeah,
have no judgments about your life, no expectations, and give up the need to know what happens tomorrow.
Have no judgments.
No expectations.
No expectations.
And give up the need to know what happens tomorrow.
And give up the need
to know what happens tomorrow.
Tweet on that too.
Okay. I need you to be fully present, just fully present, and to appreciate all that is in your life right now. Just
no matter where it is.
No matter where it is, no matter what it is, to appreciate fully. And what a person does...
I can't pay my bills, I lost my job.
Okay.
I mean, I'm speaking
right.
for
no,
people who are watching where...
Absolutely. Still, I would say to these people...
I'm in the depths of despair.
You are in the depths of despair, and
right.
Still I need to say to you...
You need to say to me...
you had your life focused on something that didn't belong to you. And a path that didn't belong to you. Yes, you did, or you wouldn't be here. You locked in on something that did not belong to you. Someone that didn't belong to you. You didn't let go of a yesterday that didn't belong to you. You hung on to a rage that did belong to you and you wouldn't let it go. You lost track of being here. And that is true. Or this is what you did.
A track of being here
yes.
now.
Or something happened to you and you said this. It shouldn't have. And you never got over it. One of those things happened. And you said it shouldn't have happened to me. I promise you, that happened. When someone finally said, it's not my life, I don't know how I lost my purpose. No, you didn't. You did not lose your purpose. What you lost was this sense that you thought certain things shouldn't happen to you, and they did. As if you were excluded from the ordinary, everyday things of life, and you can't get over it.
So, to live with no judgment.
No expectation.
And no expectation.
Yeah, no expectation. In the sense, think about this, expectations are that certain things should not happen to you that happen to ordinary people.
I got it.
People hold the idea of being ordinary in absolute contempt. Please, God, make me anything but not ordinary. Right?
Yes.
And because they do that, they feel like they should be protected from ordinary things.
That's right.
So when something happens, like an illness, poverty, any kind of catastrophe, I can't believe this happened to me.
Well, right. So many people spend so much time in the shock. They never get to move through the other stages.
Right.
Because they're stuck in, I can't believe
this happened to me. And
yeah.
who did you think it was going to happen to?
Them.
The person across the street. And it makes them think, I must be on the wrong path.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because something bad happened to you?
Yeah.
Something you thought was bad? What if it was the best thing that ever happened? One of the stories I love to tell, which is St. Augustine. It's an old story from St. Augustine. When this man said to Augustine, I've been praying for what? Gold. And why do you want gold? Because I'm poor. And what else? But what would you do with it? He says, Augustine says to him, tell me about your life. He says, well, I have family, and I have food, and I have friends. And he said, that sounds like gold to me. He says, but I don't have real gold. And Augustine said, well, what would you do with it? Well, I would hire my friends, and they would work for me, and then I wouldn't have to work. And Augustine said, well, I can understand why God hasn't given you gold. Why? Because it would turn your heart into someone bitter, and you would abuse your friends. And I can see why God has been so fair and just by not giving you the answer to your prayer, by not giving you what you think you want. He's protected you from the worst of you and given you the best of you.
But is God always fair and just?
Life on earth will never be fair the way we want it to be. It will never be for every one cause there's one effect. There's not. There's millions of causes and millions of effects for every single breath we take.
You don't recognize that every choice you've ever made in your life is leading to whatever decision you're making in any given moment.
And not only that for every one choice we make, we're actually making 30 because of our emotions are making a choice, our mind is making a choice, our heart's making choices, our unconscious is making. So every moment we're probably making 500 million choices.
Okay.